It's still campaign season as Iyabo Obasanjo, daughter of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, has returned to active politics after almost 15 years and joined the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, ahead of the 2027 general elections in Ogun State. Iyabo, who represented Ogun Central Senatorial District between 2007 and 2011, participated in the ongoing APC e-registration exercise, effectively sealing her membership of the ruling party. However, she joins a growing list of politicians' offspring who are expressing their interest in elected office. Son to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, age 25, is said to be positioning himself for the House of Reps seat for Obioakpo constituency, where his father also started his career. Son to the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, Osborne Umahi, age 27, is reported to have picked up his 30 million naira nomination form for the local government chairman position for Ohazora local government in Ebonyi State. Son to Atiku Abubakar, Abba Abubakar, age 47, made headlines when he officially registered as a member of the ruling APC recently, although he's yet to express interest in vying for office. And of course, the first son, Tinubu, age 40, who's also the founder and patron of the City Boy movement and is widely tipped to be preparing to run for office in Lagos State.
We implement mechanized farming, and we work with professionals to ensure that the agricultural section of the local government is properly equipped and developed.
Today, this journey that we're on, by the grace of God, we are going to go very far. All what the people here, your leaders, have said today is true. And by the grace of God, God will help us to accomplish it.
But they keep coming for me. They keep coming for my family. They keep coming for your father. They keep coming for Ashwaju, Paula, Ahmed, Tinubu, the greatest president in the history of Nigeria. The only president that has carried young people along from when he was governor to when he became president. The only president that considered youth and student loans.
Well, it looks like the next generation of politics is being shaped right before our eyes, Rufai.
Yes, it's the continuation of hegemonic privilege, and it happens in every society. And like you know, these are names of top politicians. One way or the other, they've put in their children. The President of Obasanjo, so by the way, Iyabo Obasanjo Bello served as a senator, at some point. No, that was Iyabo Obasanjo now, because then she was Iyabo Obasanjo Bello, if my memory serves me right. She was a senator then. So the list goes on. I think Ibori's daughter also served in the House of Reps, Rufai. The list goes on, and it's not going to end, except the people are determined to have a fair system that works for all. Name politics, even in the biggest economies like America, you have the Kennedys, you have the Bushes and all of that. Name politics gets a big leverage. But when you look at it, in this context in Nigeria, name politics in a country where people are struggling to pay kidnappers for ransom, in a country where 177 people have been kidnapped, nobody has been able to bring them home. We just report of this. In a country that has largely failed the people. So when you ask them, why are they putting their children in there? It's just because they want their children to control the hegemony. And it's a control. Go back in history since 1960. Some families have started leading the country. They pass on to other families. Every year, a new family gets into the hegemony. And it's just a matter of time. But all of this is at the expense of the poorest of the poor. So how do we change it? We need to have a balancing. I think somebody wrote a book. I think it's Walter Schneider or Schnedlin. He wrote a book. He called it The Great Leveler. When is Nigerian political structure and societal strata going to have a great leveler? It will be with a people that truly wants their country to change. A people that does not respect the hegemony, a people that does not respect Babasokwe crazy, a people that truly asks for accountability. But the big question is, are the people ready? The big question is, are the institutions ready? No. It's not only in politics. It's been done in judiciary. It's been done in every area of our lives. But except we break this hegemony or we limit it, Nigeria will never move forward. These people will say, because their fathers have served Nigeria, they too must serve Nigeria. So the colonization continues, the internal colonization, and Vimba is never going to stop. So,
can I just give a quote by activist Aisha Yusuf that I think is very powerful and relevant to this story, which is that we're looking forward to a Nigeria where the son of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody. We are very far away from that. And there is I want to put education as one of the levelers Rufai we're talking about. Access to quality education by all Nigerians can give people an opportunity to aspire to get to levels that their parents didn't get to. But unfortunately, even at the level of education, there's such a wide divide between the education that is received by the children of these elites and children of ordinary Nigerians, whereby you can't even aspire. What you are thinking about, you're so mindful of how to get your next meal, you cannot even be aspirational. And there's almost a deliberate attempt to keep people shackled on that level, whereby you cannot even attempt to aspire to get to the next level.
I don't see it as
together with our next story.
Okay. Dynastic politics, you find it all over the world. Whether it's in Bangladesh or it's in South Korea or it's in India or it's the United States or Equatorial Guinea or even Nigeria. What we should emphasize is that if the son or the daughter is competent, what we need in Nigeria are competent people who can provide solutions to the many problems that we have. To talk about circumstances of birth, people don't choose where they came from, but they must be qualified and they must be competent. They will probably even be better persons than their parents, whose examples that they are following. But they must be competent. They should not be just children of privilege to come and inherit a culture of rent collection, feeding fat on the Nigerian state. So when we can see that competence, that will make sense.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I think where the concern comes is the divide between the haves and the have-nots and those who don't have access to even the funding required to access political office.